I'm Tyson Geick. I'm joined by Rick Doyle. Rick, plenty of storylines to get to tonight. Well, we talk about the secondary scoring. Let's move to the Golden Boy, Nick Suzuki, who was originally drafted by the Vegas Golden Knights last year, but moved to the Montreal Canadiens as a part of the Max Pacioretty deal. 6 points in his last 2 games, and this is the biggest threat, no question, on the Owen Sound attack. Rick, now we take a look at the London Knights goaltenders who have been terrific to start the season, and this is not a terrible problem for the London Knights to have. How are you feeling heading into your sophomore season? You came on the scene in your rookie year, put up 33 points, a strong showing, but is the mood and the vibe a little bit different now?
Yeah, definitely. I'm not a rookie anymore.
If he continues this strong play for the remainder of the season, he could very well be looking at his 2nd consecutive Goaltender of the Year title. Let's give it up for the Buffalo Bandits, who turned what we thought was going to be a rebuild
in what turned out to be a revival.
Was there ever any doubt that you would emerge as champions this season?
A lot of it was consistency.
Your mother was a silver medalist for the Canadian relay team, your father in the CFL. Just how important was a rounded sports background in your household growing up?
Well, of course, yeah. Growing up, me and my brother played a lot of sports, basically everything.
The perennial success of the Rush has helped catapult Matthews into the MVP conversation for the past 4 seasons. But it's not personal accolades that motivate the star forward. He wants everyone to shine. Major implications. I think they're embracing playing with this underdog tag. They like it. People are counting them out, saying that they don't have that primary superstar to carry them in the season. American lacrosse phenom Tom Schreiber's move from the field game to the box game was absolutely seamless. That's got to be the scout for Stefan LeBlanc. He's just been in the face of DeBrincat, like you said, Kyle. And he has been one of my favorite players to watch throughout the course of these playoffs for the Steelheads. You talk about pressure. This is his last kick at the can as an overager, and he's got to be turning some heads at this point. And we're joined now on the wrap by Paul Cotter. Paul, what a night, man. What a day. Yeah. You sign a pro contract with the Vegas Golden Knights, then you come in here and you have quite the performance, named our broadcast first star of the evening. How did it feel?
Unbelievable. There's not too many words to describe it.
Watching where players like DeBrincat and Strome are, there were a couple of times in this game where they were left out on an island. And I think that having the right matchup and having guys that can contain them is going to be very important in Game 4. And the Peach just can't handle them at this point in time. You see the McLeod brothers dancing around the outside, getting the puck to the inside, and that is just going to continue. But it all starts from the great defenders on the Mississauga Steelheads making those terrific outlet passes and creating that speed out of the defensive end. Thanks a lot, Brendan. And yeah, the time is now for the New England Black Wolves. They're lucky they've got that cushion on the Rochester Nighthawks and the Philadelphia Wings, but they've really got to figure things out as they do have that tough schedule down the stretch. One thing is for certain, if we've learned anything about this team over the past few seasons, it's that they love to surprise us, so the Seals better not take them lightly. We're going to stay in the East now and look at the Philadelphia Wings, who have had a frustrating season at times. But if you're a Wings fan, there are plenty of reasons to be optimistic about the future. One of them, Matt Rambo, who's turning into a bit of an NLL star, isn't he, Shanny? The game between the Seals and the Rush, arguably the biggest game of the weekend that lies ahead. But one of the teams that would argue that would be the Toronto Rock, who have the New England Black Wolves this weekend, and they're looking to secure that number 3 spot in the East Division. If they do, that would be a great thing for Toronto, as if the playoffs were to start tomorrow, they would take on the Buffalo Bandits. Now, I know this sounds scary, Andy, but the Rock have managed to hand the Bandits half of their losses this season.
So the onus falls on them.
It does. Everyone's pegging the Rush to make a return to the NLL Finals, and why not? They've been so good all season long. Goaltending, defense, offense, got players up front having career years. Their power play has been incredible. One more little tidbit, Saskatchewan looking for their first win in Georgia in quite a while.
Always got to have the last word, don't you?
Season. I do, yeah.
Still trying to have it?
I feel it.
Goodbye.